Hey, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been plotting something for a while.
Okay.
All right, now you got to tell me if you're down with this. It's gonna be a little sketchy, but I feel like maybe you'd be down with it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's this place that I used to pass in Nashville all the time. I'd never seen one before. It was a Scientology church. Now, I'm trying to maybe go undercover, get a little moley with it.
Don't fuck with
Bro,
them.
I just
they
need
will
us.
know. They'll know you're a mole.
Bro, I just need us both to just go in there and just be like,
not a chance.
But
dude.
come on,
I'm not messing with those people. Look what they've done to rich people's lives.
Exactly.
We're not
They don't
rich
have
people.
anything we can take besides our lives. Listen.
I don't want to. No, not messing with those.
Bro, all we got to do is go in there and just act like that we're interested in what the fuck they got to say.
No way, dude. L. Ron Hubbard trained them right.
Bro.
No.
Just don't understand. I've thought about it numerous times. Bro, I've been thinking about this for years.
I mean,
like, let's just go in there and be like, hey.
You're better off doing that to the Amish. By the way, went to an Amish market because it's right by my mom's house. And, I got...
Shit.
Well, they were on the airplane with us. I said, at what point does the madness stop, dude?
Hold on.
They're using machines. They're flying on planes. When did we go from horse and buggy to fucking tubes in the sky, dude?
Nah, bro. That's contradictory.
I looked at Miri. I said, is that a fucking Amish person?
Ain't no damn way. What's the other ones called? Anglo-Saxon? Huh?
Mennonites.
Boom. So do they have different rules?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they all do. But
nah, bro, you can't just be in a plane, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
You can't make your own butter and then be in a plane the next damn day.
My beef with the Amish started when I was salmon fishing. And so you have a 3-catch limit and you got to hook them in the mouth. They're not even eating, they're going to die. You got to hook them in all this shit. DC will jack you up, right? Because back in the day, you used to be able to snag salmon, like with a big ass treble hook, drag it through the water and snag it. That's illegal. Because when they're running, you go fishing. And I was in this small estuary creek where it was my little honey hole, dude. Found it. Nobody else is there. And there's a fucking Amish guy with just like a giant garden glove on with a rope, just snagging salmon, piling them up on the
lassoing them? What was he doing?
Oh, he was fucking dragging a big hook through the water and hooking them.
How is that
Because they're all stacked up, trying to get upriver. There's hundreds of them. And he's just ripping.
Was he catching them like mouth first?
No, he was hooking their bodies with a giant hook that he was dragging through the water, like a fucking treble hook.
Damn.
3 big ass hooks on each side, waiting.
Oh no! All right.
And we got into a little pissing match because, for me, a tax-paying citizen, now apparently they pay taxes and shit. All right, I gotta buy a fishing license and do all this shit, and I have to hook them out. I can only keep 3 a day, but this guy's out there just piling salmon up on the bank.
Well,
he can do that legally.
Well, it kind of breaks even because he's also not using electricity like you are.
I don't know if that's true anymore, dude. Because I went to their shop. It's called Weavers up in, I guess it would be Morris, New York. Nice shop, dude. They got good shit. I'm not going to lie. They make a good pie. They're cool people. But
they make great furniture.
What I realized was I had my He Is Risen shirt on.
Oh, shit, bro.
With JC Duncan.
That's the Jesus shirt, Duncan.
Yep.
Right?
And I wore it there, and I was like, man, I know that we're at odds, but they're looking at me crazy. And then I went in to bring the cart, like my mom and Miri had gotten in the car, loaded groceries, and I went to bring the cart in, and I came out, and there was a dude sitting in a truck, like an Amish guy, and he was just stone cold staring through me, dude. And I'm like, what's this guy's problem? And for some reason, I looked down, and I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Probably,
he was about to get in a battle royale with the fucking Amish.
And I would have got fucked up. Nah, I don't play with them. And I'm walking to the car and I just like pulled my shirt up to the girls and they were like, oh, they forgot about it too. And I was like, oh,
God,
my bad, dude. Yeah, they would have beat the fuck out of me,
bro,
dude.
He is risen. You don't know? Shit.
So, yeah, the Amish, we gotta, I would rather infiltrate their community than Scientology.
Well,
no way.
You ever seen that show? It's called like Amish Mafia or some shit like that?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't know if it's staged.
This is like
or
a
not.
legit thing. Well, it's a reality TV, so like I'm just gonna be honest, bro. If an Amish dude came up to me and
on some sideways.
tried to get try to roughhouse me.
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
You might want to back the fuck up. All right.
Yeah, but
because
they got-
homemade butter ain't gonna sustain you enough for this.
Nah, but no. For you, but they do have like water boy levels of strength. You know
Hey,
what I'm
bro.
talking about.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
I'm not
about.
saying that on here, but you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I know. I've been told the same thing.
They
Matter of
got-
fact,
That couldn't be further from the truth.
bro.
You possess it and an overpowered
Well, I did
brain.
just fucking snap the microphone in half for no reason at all.
that actually happened.
Yeah, I didn't mean it.
They're only $30, dude. It's not big.
Well, still. Well, we're
I'm gonna
get
order
another
one as soon as we're done with this pod.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get you the double braced, serious
Fuck it,
version.
just tie my microphone to a 2x4 and
I
be
might as
done
well
with it.
hang it from the ceiling. Just let you.
Michael Buffer it up.
Yeah,
Fuck yes, bro. I'm down with that shit. That's
I actually will do that if you want.
so like it's crazy. Well, no, you ain't got to do all that.
Then
I'm
you'll be
afraid I'll bring the damn
you'll be
ceiling down.
smashing your teeth into it and everything else. It'll be a fucking nightmare, dude. Now that I think about it.
It's just like the what you call it. Well, we talked about the whole monks crystal meth thing, but there was also
What's going on with these
listen,
religious sects, dude?
I
They're
don't know,
getting-
bro, but all I'm saying is like seeing the Amish on a plane is kind of like seeing like random monks. You ever seen just random monks just in the public?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you're supposed to 24/7 be in a temple. I don't really know why you're out here.
For one of my papers in college, I had to go to a Buddhist temple
For real?
because there's a couple of them up in upstate New York.
Oh, that's
So I
fire.
think it was in like Masonville or something. It's like 30 minutes outside of my house. So I called them up, waited for them to call me, because you call the Soul Center
Shit.
and however much they can use technology a week. And they called me back and they're like, yeah, roll through. And I had some deep discussions, like
With them?
with the Buddhists, like the head guy.
Fuck yes,
he
bro.
showed me around and like, the temple's obviously insane, like the paint work in there. So I'm already like, what y'all doing to paint this?
Bro.
And he was like, this took us 12 years. And I was like, oh, sick.
Fire.
But the big thing at the time with him that stuck with me is he was like, do you see all of this fame eating people alive? It is the evil. And at that time, Britney Spears was like really losing her shit.
Oh, absolutely. She still is losing her shit.
Right,
I don't
but
know if
that
you've
was
seen
like the
latest-
first time where we all realized like Britney Spears
she's
is not
not
in a
right.
good place. And he like used her as a prime example. He's like, see, you can try to bury that as much as you want to, but that evil eats you inside
Bro.
out. And I was like, cool, dude. And then now I look at that like, yo,
Hey, he was fucking right.
oh yeah.
I think I might be closer to probably Buddhist than any other fucking religion, probably.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Well, he was another one that said like, because I asked him about how come you abstain from all these things. And he's like, well, this is a learning realm. And the reason why everything that's enjoyable, there is a reason why everything that's very enjoyable pleasure-wise is also bad for you.
Yep.
Besides like love.
Yes.
And I was like, and he's like,
exercise.
and not lust, love.
Yes.
And I was like, damn, that sounds like a lot of work. He's like, it's the most work. That's the point of being here.
It's the whole thing.
And I was like, that's sick.
You gotta do the work, bro.
I'm like, y'all
The
don't
great
do
work.
anything?
Yeah, bro. But it's confusing to me because it's like, I deliver to this place, right? I deliver Heineken to this place. It's like a little Asian market. But like they used to order like 30 cases of Heineken.
Yeah.
36-pack cases of like 30 fucking boxes.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, where is this going or whatever? Because they weren't selling it. Well, they were selling it. They were selling it to the fucking Buddhist temple down the street.
Whoa.
Heineken?
Yeah.
Where is that in the damn Buddhist Bible?
I mean, maybe they're allowed one a week or something.
One a week.
That's kind of how they operate. That was the vibe I got from him, like at least that version of it. Because, okay, let's be clear. This is a bunch of white people that are Buddhists out in the middle of nowhere. This isn't, you know what I mean? Like that, at least that's who I saw.
Bro.
They had.
Yeah, I was just very confused. That whole crystal meth thing.
But he had
and the
like
Heineken. And the,
I bet you that's what they were doing because he had internet up there, but they all can only have like 1 or 2 hours of internet total a week.
that's all you need to corrupt your shit.
This was in 2009, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So
YouTube, look, Twitter, full-fledged. Actually, no, Twitter. When did Twitter come out? 12? Or was it 09? No, Twitter
Right.
was not 09 yet.
Yeah, it probably was.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know at one point when it first started, it was the Wild West. So,
Still is. What do you mean?
well, yeah. All I know is you don't really want to be a Buddhist and be on any internet at any point
Can
in
you
your
imagine
life.
being Buddhist, being on Reddit?
Oh,
You're done, dude. Because you'll find another subreddit of people that are also Buddhists that are like,
my
here's how you hack
God,
this situation.
bro.
And it's like, okay,
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
you're
bro.
only
That
hurt. You're
wouldn't
only
be
hurting
good
yourself.
at all, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let's be honest. I don't want anything to do with Scientology. When I drive past the Scientology building here in Nashville, it creeps me out. So I'm like, what? It's huge. I'm like, what's going on?
You talking about that church?
Yeah,
I used to pass it all the fucking time.
it
That's why I was
scared
like,
me.
I kind of want to go in there and see what's
Oh, we can go in there and ask them what's going on. It's not going to go well.
That's why is it not going to go well?
Just,
What the fuck?
What
will
do we
they
show
do?
up and go, hey, what goes on here?
Well, I don't need to know like all your damn
Bro, they're not going to say
eyes
anything
wide
anyway.
shut
But
secrets. I just need to know like
they'll
what.
follow you. They'll have,
Oh, I've heard the things, but it's like if we go in there as just, you know what I'm saying, regular citizens, we're just like, oh, we're kind of in between churches, thought about changing religions. I know that sounds like a fucking undercover cop, but at
I
the same
don't
time,
think they're going to.
we need to know. I mean, but how else do you get in there?
I think they invite you based on it.
Invite you.
And then they try to, recruit you. There's whole.
We're just not going to fucking do it.
That's every religion.
Look, we're making it easy. We're taking a step away. We're recruiting ourselves.
They probably don't want us because we did that.
I just want to see what's going on.
I don't think
I
we
really
do.
want to know what's going on. I mean, I know kind of the UFO thing and the moon and where Jesus and whatever they got going on.
Lizards.
I just want to know. I'm trying to figure out what the levels are. They do it by like levels. Like, you ready for level 2? I'm like, well, I don't know. Depends on what family member I have to sacrifice.
Sounds like the cultiest cult of all time to me.
It does.
But
bro.
Tom Cruise is doing pretty well on it, so maybe
Hey,
we're fucking missing out. I mean, he's all right,
Bro.
allegedly.
Fucking Tom Cruise.
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
I'm surprised I'm not more tired. Getting in late. Dude, sitting
Yes.
at the Syracuse airport for 6 hours longer than you're supposed to.
Fresh off of New York.
Bit
son.
of a deal.
Yeah.
Syracuse airport, not super entertaining.
So you flew back home, New York, over the weekend.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to leave at 6 yesterday. I ended up leaving at midnight.
Not good.
Not good at all. And then Maya got sprayed by a skunk Saturday night.
Not good.
Jules texted me and said, we got problems.
Not
So-
good for him.
Came home 8 hours later and we were supposed to just immediate skunk smell. To which I looked in the mirror and went, I'm going to bed. I don't know about you, but there's nothing we can do here. And Jules did a bang up job of cleaning that dog up.
Hey, he did fine. Shout out to Jules.
It's really not that bad. I felt so bad. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry you're dealing with this. He's like, at least she doesn't care about being showered.
I know. Was
She
he like,
loves it.
was she like ran from him every fucking time? he
Yeah,
tried
or
to-
she just was a mess.
God.
She'll sit right down in the shower and be like, do what you got to do.
Jules handled it like a young king. Good job,
He
bro.
did it, man. So yeah, still smells like skunk in my house.
Yep.
Uh,
Fresh out the Syracuse airport.
yeah, dude. Did, I don't know, 12 mock drafts for fantasy?
Bro.
Just every scenario. If this happens, what about this? Counters, sleepers, everything, dude. Got my stacks of who I want. Well, because that's for my league. That's an auction league. So it's not,
Yeah.
if you want Josh Allen, go ahead, drop 100 on him. If
Just gotta
you
fucking
want
pay
him,
for him.
go get him. Yeah. Which is kind of nice.
I think I'm good on all that.
You would
I
be
don't
good
do
at it,
all
dude.
that, bro. I don't want to do all that. I can find some little hidden gems, though, which is what I plan on doing this year.
Sure you do.
So we'll see what happens. Look, we'll talk more about it on the sports pod.
So yeah, I got some Reiki done.
Okay. Break that down as to what's going on. I felt bad because I texted you in the damn middle of it. But you say you was already done, but still. I want to interrupt your piece when you're trying to energy transfer and shit. That ain't cool.
Well, I got to also while I'm up there, like there's not great service. So I was in
Yeah.
town. I was like, I got to get messages out now. I might not get any out the rest of the weekend. Like we bought like our business bought a house for our office.
Yes, I remember you saying that. Here?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's over here in Madison. So they send me the paperwork. I get an email that's like, hey, here's the last document you got to sign so we can like get the closing underway on this.
Yeah.
I pull the DocuSign up. I can't get internet to sign it. It very time sensitive. I'm at my mom's house. Like, yo,
find the nearest
I
McDonald's.
think I gotta drive a half an hour into town right now.
Oh my God.
And Joe Clutch goes, nope, there's service up on top of the hill, getting the side by side.
Bro.
Go all the way up the hill. I'm like, oh, I got service. Sign the mortgage paperwork, go back down.
On top of the hill,
Clutch,
bro.
dude.
No fucking way.
It's unbelievable.
That's crazy. So the house is for what? To keep y'all supplies and stuff there?
That we'll probably rent it. You know what I mean? Just a little equity.
Huh. Like rent it out to like regular people?
Yeah.
You think they'll have an issue with your fucking paint supplies being in there?
Well, it's a giant garage that we just stored in. They just wouldn't have access to the garage. They have the whole house.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. You know.
Secondary income, baby, or whatever you call it.
Stack it up. So yeah, Reiki, dude.
Oh, yes. Super peaceful ritual, bro. Break it down. Give us the definition. Because I had never heard of this.
It's just like energy work. And you know me, I'm a little like, I hate that my mind is kind of like, look, we're in upstate New York. Like, how legit is this? And then I'm like, wait a minute. We're in upstate New York. This is probably the most legit.
Hey,
if you're out here,
y'all got true immigrants
doing Reiki work, you mean it. Because otherwise you'd be in a city trying to con people.
Yes.
Right? Because you could do that. You get customers. You got to really be good out here. So this lady, man, it got wild, bro. Because she started being like, all right, this, type of energy has been attached to you since age 8, age 15, this one. And like, she started getting very specific of the timeline. And
was it like an energy psychic?
Like, it kind of starts out like that, where she's just like, we went through our relationship and all the stuff. And she's like, saboteur energy.
Did you and Mary do it at the same time?
Yes, bro. Because she was like, we had planned on going one and then the other. And we got there and she was just kind of like, I think you guys should do this together. And I was like, I'm not questioning that at all.
Hey.
For our history, let's go ahead and get this out
Absolutely.
of the way.
Absolutely. Work it the fuck out.
And she was rad, dude. So anyway, it's like, she starts going through the timeline and then she goes, look, the top, your chakra, like, I'm going to open this energy field that's above your head and I'm going to like release these energies from
That's the crown chakra, right?
Yeah. But she like she opens the gate and releases it. She's like an energy healer. And I'm like, cool story, dude. So she goes through my timeline, goes through Miri, very absolute, like Miri's already welling up because she's like, at the age of 8, Miri, like, you had this abandonment thing. Well, that's when she got stuck on an airplane to fly here by herself.
Shit.
Miri starts going like, all right, I went in like, what's this lady all about? And then when I saw a look on her face, I was like, oh shit, we're in this thing.
You're in it.
This is real.
Okay, question. Yeah. Before you continue. Was this lady Asian, Middle Eastern,
white,
or white girl crystallized?
I don't think she's crystallized. She was more like a doctor vibe than anything.
Huh.
And she also like works as a like administrator for the foundation at the hospital. So for her to do that and then this, which is the most pseudoscience, is kind of what it made me be like, oh, I'm
surprised you trusted a white lady to do that to you.
You know me, I'm suspect. Once she started hitting timelines, bro, and like being very specific on the type of like energy and the timeline of which it aligned, it started to get real creepy. To where I was like, all right, I'm kind of getting uncomfortable. But the one thing that happened that kind of like freaked me out is like, I always have tinnitus of some sort, right? I always ringing in my ears from being an asshole playing drums with no ear protection. Bro.
Yes.
And it's right now. I hear, it's always there, 24/7. You get used to it. And when she did that shit, like she walked over me and went over my head and like held her hand there, I felt heat, like not from her hand heat, like it was like radiant light. And then my ear, tinnitus, changed to a low hum. And it's never done that. It went from like a
frequency, son.
Oh, bro. And I was like, and then my right ear like depressurized and popped. And it hasn't done that in years. And I was like, I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Okay, pause. Describe the environment that you're in right now. Like, are there incense? Are there candles? Is there some kind of music
there's
going?
2 chairs. Yes, she's got a little bit of like nothing like crazy music, just kind of ethereal shit.
Yeah.
There's like a massage table, but it's like decked out with all these like blank. She's got some crystals, but really like all these kind of statues of, I guess, obvious symbolism of wild shit. So there's Japanese stuff, there's Indian stuff. Like she had a table with all this shit set up and a bell, which like when she would get done with something, it's like a very specific, it's like I don't know what frequency it was.
Fucking
But
frequency
when she hit
bell.
that bell, I was like, oh,
Shit.
bro.
What was the light like in there?
Super
Just
low.
paint the picture.
Super low lighting. One table
Just
light.
regular
Miri's,
light? Was it
Miri's to
colored
the
or
right of me,
not?
2 chairs. She's here just talking at us, and she's got like a crystal on a chain, and she's just like swinging it. And
Were you
she's
sitting down or laying down?
sitting down? Both of us. Just I'm like this, looking at her, and she's got this crystal just like going through what she calls like the release, so that she can actually do the energy work. So she's like, I got to get this out of the way before I can actually, bro. So when I texted you, this is the crazy part. She had done the release thing. So I'm already like, okay, this is wildly specific. Like my ears change, but like I'm kind of high altitude. I'm already like trying to, debunk this thing.
Yes.
And so she's like, I'm going to do the energy work now. Do you want to stay in the room for Miri? And I'm like, hell no. I'm going to leave. Like, I feel like that's
that's the
I'm not going to
y'all
be
thing or
like, what am I
whatever,
going to do? Be staring at you guys doing your thing, or like on my phone? That would be crazy, dude. Go ahead and lump me up with the pumping gas cats if that's what's going to happen. If you're on your phone during energy work,
Bro,
literally the lowest frequency
it's
possible.
just as bad, bro.
That's worse. You can't be
worse.
5Ging in the middle of energy work, dude. What? So I leave, and then you had texted me, and I'm like texting with you, texting with Zoller, like a couple other people that were in town. Like, hey, I'm just like at my mom, whatever.
Yeah.
So I hadn't done the actual like healing thing with her.
Yeah.
So like I go back in the little like outside office thing, because I was outside. It was sunny. I was like, I got real cold after that. And I was like, damn, I'm freezing. I'm going to go outside, soak the sun up. I'm texting you.
Okay.
Go back inside, sit in the office thing. Miri comes out. They're like jovial. And she just like raises her eyebrows. And I was like, oh, shit.
It was your turn?
Yep. My turn.
Oh, shit.
I go in and she's like, do you want a blanket? And I'm like, yeah. And she like cocoons me up, dude.
Oh, shit, bro. Put you back in the womb.
Yes.
Oh,
Brother, she starts, assessing like energy fields on me, and she just goes to work. And dude, I had a out of body experience. She colors. I kept seeing this vision of this girl like on a train, like looking out a window, and I knew her, but I'd never seen her before in my life. She had like long, dirty blonde hair. I can see her right now in my mind's eye, but I've never met this person. And it was like way back in the day, and I kept having this vision of her, and I'm like, I know this person. It was fucking crazy, dude.
past life shit. Maybe.
And then like I don't know if I fell asleep or was just like, but my mind was kind of scrambled for a little bit. And
Were you still sitting up?
No, I'm laying down.
Oh, you're laying down
now. On the massage table.
Fucking horizontal.
And she does not touch your body at all.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Then she rings the bell, and I was like, immediately snapped back. And she was like, dude, like, are you familiar with the hangman in tarot? And I'm like, not particularly. And she goes, as soon as I started doing this work, that image was in my head. And she was like, your chakras were literally like upside down. Like your crown was at your feet, your root, like it was all, you're all over the place. You were ungrounded completely. And I was like, now
that's weird, because I always consider you grounded.
Yeah, but I guess with my brain, I don't know what. She was like, you weren't like bad, but like you were misaligned in a lot of things. But she was like, that hangman thing, like, you've sacrificed, you went on this journey understanding that you're going to suffer and there's going to be a lot of sacrifice, and you're okay with that. Whatever this journey that you're on. And I was like, That's kind of my thing.
Oh shit!
She's like, and you know, shorter terms, she was like, stop that shit. It's over. You stop being a martyr.
I swear to you, I was just about to say she told you to stop the martyr shit.
Yeah, she was like, stop dying for other people's sins, bro. Like, you got a life to live. And I was like,
that's heavy, bro.
She doesn't know a thing about me.
No.
And because I didn't say anything to her. Like, she would say something and I go, nice. I wasn't like, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't tell her shit.
Oh, bro, I'm interested now. You think they got some shit like that in Nashville?
Of course they do.
Oh, bro, I'm about to go.
So anyway, that was interesting because I'm like obviously interested in that shit anyway, but I'd never had it done. And I know a couple of people that have, and they're like, dude, it's intense. And I'm like, how can it be?
What made you decide to do it?
My mom was like, oh, there's this lady, because her hairstylist and shit, they all do all their, they trade everything. My mom gave me 2 plants to give to her hairstylist that's in the same building.
What the fuck?
So before I went to the Reiki lady, I had to give Kayla 2 plants that my mom
Oh, your best pioneer
right.
shit, bro.
That's just the way it is up there.
you give her these 2 fucking hydrangeas.
That's it.
She's gonna give you a sack of corn to bring back.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes. And then the Reiki lady comes out, hey, nice to meet you guys this way. All right, So, but my mom was like, yeah, there's this lady that does Reiki. And she made it seem like the lady just started there. She's been there for like 3 years. And so I'm like, sign me up. And my mom, that's what she does. You say it, we're doing it.
Absolutely.
So that shit happened. And I was like, it wasn't like super creepy and bugged me out. You know what I mean? But it's definitely something I would do again to like compare it to her and see what kind of. Because of course, dude, we're all energy. I get it. Like, I'm totally on board with that. But when she started getting real specific on dates and like, there's someone that doesn't wish you two specifically both well in your relationship, and they're not a friend. It's not social media. It's like a friend of your mom's. And we're both like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
Like, and this is the time. It would have been like 10 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. Might have been like you guys were moving or something. And I'm like, yo. What the hell?
I'm about to say, first of all, that's some odd shit to just wish somebody failure.
What do you mean? Most people wish that.
I know, but it's just
you
weird.
You just don't know it.
Yeah.
Most people don't wish you well. That's the problem with this world.
I can definitely see that.
That's what it is.
I can definitely see that.
They'll be in your face and say, I'm happy for you. I love your band. I love your music. I love your art. You're so great.
Sometimes I'll be wondering.
That's not what they're really saying.
I'll be like, are you really happy for me, or are you just?
It's very rare. Yes.
You want them damn mambas in the grass.
Yeah, like people that are genuinely happy are the ones that you know. And it's like,
yeah,
that's why it's weird to have fans that don't know you as a person at all, that genuinely like your shit.
Yeah.
When it's like the people close to you are like, man. That dude, my whole life.
Yes, I hate to be like paranoid like that, but at the same time, like you gotta keep your fucking eye out on these people. Well, but then it's like if you don't know, then you're not necessarily gonna care unless you just listen to everything that they fucking say.
Well, that's not true. Apparently, to this Reiki stuff, like people can put their energy onto you and
the fucking eye.
Yes, dude.
Hey,
I mean, my whole life I used to hate getting done with a show. Miri has told you before, like, I'd get done and I'd leave.
Sometimes you got to, bro.
I'd be out. I don't like that energy.
I was about to say, you get around too many fucking energies, motherfuckers will be talking in your face and you don't know what's real and what's not.
I don't like praise of any kind like that.
It gets a little
because it always felt fake to me. Whether they
forced or something.
Just like it was just a weird transaction of emotions. Like I just played music. You listened to it and enjoyed it. That's really all we need to talk about.
Well,
right?
I think it's because you never done it for the. I mean, as far as I know, you've never done it for like admiration. It's just for love of the actual
I'm going
act
there and doing what I love to do.
That's what I'm saying.
If you appreciate it, I love that.
So people would love the, the admiration of, going out in the crowd and this. And I mean, of course, obviously it feels good to like go in the crowd after you get through performing and people saying you did a good job and stuff. But I mean, you take it with a grain of salt. You don't just completely absorb it and just think, oh, I'm the greatest.
The only time I like it, and this is I'm sure many people can relate that are in music or art of any kind. The only time I actually like it, and that's a dangerous road too, is from other musicians.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. It feels different when it's coming from other musicians.
Yeah.
And not like, oh, the people who don't do music are lesser than or
No.
whatever. No. But they understand that for the most part. They understand that struggle and the whole energy that you have to live in to perform and just to make art, period, whether you perform or not.
Yes.
And
I like
it's nice.
I loved the competitiveness of it that it was back in the day because it was healthy competition.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful with other musicians too, because there's plenty that are like, yo, sick show, bro. Like your band's sick. They don't want you to be the good. They're pissed.
No, they're going to go there and try to take your fucking head off.
I mean, I'm the type of person where a band is crushing that plays before us and I've never seen them. I'd go to the guys and be like, lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
This
oh, no, you have to.
We need to be to the absolute
I'll give a
heights
band,
tonight.
like I'll give a band or an artist props.
I'd never be like, fuck that band. I'd be like, oh, hell yeah.
Step it the fuck up.
I love that.
It's time. Bro, that is my shit.
I live for that.
I do too.
I used to go to the guy.
Shit,
that's when I would probably be not fun to be around because I'd be like, you get know how to right now.
Working right now. Put your arm around me.
See what the hell's happening right now? We have to double that.
No, you gotta melt shit. Yep. Once you find another one of those that you're, you know what I'm saying, performing with that night, it's like, oh no. That's
why I love festivals and stuff, because it's like there's so many. And then, but anyway, I digress. That energy shit is cool. Check it out, dude. I think you would be very interesting.
I think
for them, because if they are truly like a very sensitive energy healing type of person, I would love to see, because I'll tell you what, when Mary walked in the door, that lady was like, there's something with you.
Yeah.
We know this.
Absolutely.
And she was just like, she was on Mary.
Oh yeah, bro.
She was like, wait a minute. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Know things here that I don't need to explain to you. So let's go ahead and get this shit off your plate.
Wild,
it
bro.
was kind of, that's how I went into it. Like, I don't care what she says about me. I'm interested to see what she says about her.
Because you already know.
Right. I live with it every day.
Bro.
I believe in that stuff because I see it every day of my life.
Well, we had 2 polar opposite weekends then.
Yeah, what'd you do?
This weekend, you were healing.
Yep.
I got bruised up.
Why?
I went roller skating.
Jeez. Oh my God.
I went to a kid's birthday party.
Back held up?
Danielle and
felt good? Back was all right?
Oh yeah, bro. I only fell once, bro.
Activated those hamstrings, dude.
Bro, only fell once. It was just a small little skating ring in like the middle of a bowling alley, basically. There's like attached to a mall.
Was it like it's like Skippy fall, or do you eat it?
I mean, I back first, you know what I'm saying? Like
you were skates in the air?
Oh yeah, and I got bruised on my arm. Not a fucking big deal. It is what it is, bro. I've failed numerous times in my life. I'll be fine. It was fine though. I laid there, of course, and was dramatic just because that's, what I do.
Well, where do you think Keelan gets it from? You just solved this.
Okay, well, all right.
You're trying to set an example for this kid.
I didn't fucking roll around on the ground, I'll tell you that.
You didn't LeBron.
No, I didn't. So I've been preaching for Keelan to skate for a couple years now.
Really?
Just because I wanted him to, you know what I'm saying, just learn how to do it. I mean, I started skating like around his time. So this was really the first time like he roller skated.
Is it a lost art a little bit?
I think it is.
Yeah. You trying to bring it back?
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Keelan and Uriah is out there. They're skating. They got to use those. I don't know how long it's been since you've been to the but they got the little...
Forever.
Well, they got the little walker things now for the kids where you hold on to it. It's like a bar, like a 90-degree angle type of bar.
That also is on rollers, right?
Yes. And then you basically, you're skating and trying to, basically keep yourself up. The walker's supposed to help your balance or whatever.
We got training wheels now?
Basically.
This is why these generations are soft. Bro.
He asked me, I think last night or the night before, he's like, did they have those walker things when you were little? I was like, no, I don't think so, bro. I think I just fell a bunch.
That's the only way you learn.
I literally just fell a bunch. So the last time I skated, it was probably 10 years ago, and it was because we were doing a promo video for the group or whatever. for like some show or whatever we were doing.
Okay.
It was with the Weird Sisters.
I think I remember.
I think it was
talks of
right
this.
before. Yes, I think it was like right before you came.
Yeah.
Because I fell there and basically damn near separated my shoulder. And I had to call out of work Monday. It was a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing. I fell hard like twice. It was bad. But
you on roller skates is so wild,
bro,
dude.
it's wild. But anyway, so I got pretty fucking nimble. So even then when I fell like years ago, I got like I got back on the horse pretty quick.
Yeah.
Where I kind of felt, I was like, okay, now I remember kind of how to do
Push
this
sideways.
for the most part.
Wait a minute. What's the playlist like now at the roller skating rink?
I don't remember them playing no music because I was just so happy to be on wheels and to just be like fucking doing my thing.
How'd Keelan do?
This is beautiful.
Did he
was falling.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
You're supposed to
What you gotta do.
Yeah.
So I fucking wheeled around there. I turned around. I was skating backwards and I was like, come here, bro. Look, I took that damn walker from him. I'm like, look, bro. You gotta just learn.
Yeah.
You gotta start kicking, bro. Look, he's fine. Then I gave it back to him like eventually or whatever. Cause I told him, I was like, bro, just hang on to the wall until you can get yourself together. Cause I wasn't really in no position to like fall with a kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was gonna happen if I would. You know, you can't just hold somebody's hand that's unbalanced.
You don't want to be falling on children, dude.
Boy.
It's not good.
If I fall on a kid, it's going to be dead. It's going to be a bad deal. So, anyway, yeah, like I used to go skating when I was little. Like,
that was a big thing.
Bro,
dude.
That was a huge thing.
Every birthday party was at.
Every fucking birthday party.
Every one of them.
Like, bro, it was like, I used to go skating like every weekend when I was probably like
we had Interstate 88, man. It was big until we were all like in 7th or 8th grade.
Yep.
That was where you went. That's where, you went to mingle. Plus, they had that good pizza that was on the.
They had the good pizza, the nachos.
And the aluminum foil that was just.
Yes, bro. The arcade, the whole thing.
Listen, you know me. I'd do about 1 or 2 laps, keep the skates on.
Absolutely.
Cruising USA, Mortal Kombat rest of the day.
Bro, that's a fucking lily, bro.
I didn't
Cruising USA,
I didn't care at all about skating.
Oh,
everybody else be out there skating. I'd be like, give me $12 in quarters.
You remember the music, bro?
Of course.
Daytona. You remember that shit?
Yes. Bro. You couldn't keep me off of that.
It was that shit, bro.
Because what I do, I'd wait till everybody got out there skating, and then I could get on it, and then I could keep on it.
Absolutely. And what's crazy is we used to know this trick, right, to get free tickets. You go behind the machines, you don't unplug them, and then you plug them back up, and fucking tickets will come out. So we were over there fucking unplugging machines and plugging them back up and getting fucking free tickets. It was beautiful.
The skating ring burnt down this weekend. A mysterious fire. Seems the ground was wore out on Cruising USA.
Bro, you feel so accomplished. You get enough tickets to buy you a friendship bracelet, bro. Remember the friendship bracelets?
Or a koosh ball?
Bro, remember the poppers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Bro, I can still smell the skating ring.
Oh, yeah. And, well, you were just there. It probably smells the same.
Probably.
A little different.
But this was weird because the wood wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Like, it was almost like plywood painted blue.
Weird.
It was smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was smoother. It was solid.
Wasn't sketchy?
But it wasn't like the slick, like hardwood.
Gym floor.
Like, yeah, it wasn't like fucking NBA floors. It was like, it was a little different.
Are you familiar with kneecap dislocations?
I ain't never had one.
You know they're possible, right?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Are you saying I'm lucky I got out?
Last time I went skating.
Oh, shit.
Won't name names. But it was this might have been a school thing where they're like, we're going to go raise money. I think I was in 8th or 9th.
I was about to ask you.
A little late in the game to be going to Interstate 88 if you ask me on a school trip, but it is what it is. So we're all doing some activity, skates are on, and this one kid was just not a good skater. And he was struggling, everybody's trying to help him, and he finally got up and he was elated. He was like, yo, I'm doing it. And I got off just in time to see him his skate went a little sideways and he tried to overcorrect.
Oh, you overcorrect.
And he was on one leg and his leg was sideways and his kneecap literally dislocated. I watched it happen. I watched his kneecap unhinge and like fold.
Oh my God.
And he screaming in pain. I mean,
oh, shit,
the worst
bro.
ACL injury you can. It was Willis McGahee, dude.
Oh,
It was bad.
bro.
Cooked his knee. It's probably still cooked.
That's probably what Lauren thought that it was going to happen to me.
I saw it happen, bro. It was extraterrestrial levels of injury. I didn't know it was possible.
I got in that bitch like a cat with these size 13 skates that were too small.
Of course,
my feet were hurting, son.
Yeah,
but I got out there. There was another adult dude that was out there. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was just. I didn't get speed skates neither. I got we call them Buster Browns down here.
What are you talking about?
The regular skates.
You call them Buster Browns?
We call them Buster Browns down here.
Why?
That's just fucking brown.
And you're busting
and you're
your ass?
Buster. Yeah, so it was just a regular skate, the brown skates. Then you had the speed skates. That was for the, you know what I'm saying? That was for the skaters. Yeah. Of course, the real motherfuckers had their own skates.
Oh, yeah.
And I always wanted my own skates growing up. I never got them.
It's like the guy that shows up the bowling alley with his ball.
Yep.
Special bag.
Same fucking thing.
It's the same energy.
Oh, God, I wanted some skates so fucking bad.
This person's about to do some shit.
Honestly, I might buy me some fucking skates. Look, I've already been looking at the hours at the Murfreesboro skating rink, the actual skating rink.
Is Keelan interested in this?
I'm not sure if he is or not, but I know I am.
All right.
He'll be fine, man. He wants to. Look, I told him last night before he went to bed, I was like, you know Daddy could skate, did you?
He was like, you were nice out there.
Hey, bro. I was all right.
Did he say that?
I got a little new. Or he didn't say it.
He just raised his eyebrows.
He said it in his eyes, probably.
Nah, I don't know.
More than likely.
Well, he probably was like,
look, Lauren's got a video, and I started getting a little nimble out there. I was all right. Now come around them curves a little bit. I had to be careful. I wasn't just the smoothest guy on the floor, but at the same time, I was doing better than the kids for the most part. Oh, no.
That's what his kneecap.
Sideways
kneecap was folded up. Like cooked, half-cooked pancakes, bro.
Yeah, when I fell that first time,
I said, I'll never skate again. And guess what? Never have.
You never skated again?
No, I need my kneecaps, bro.
I feel you. I need mine too.
I was in ninth grade, I got to play drums. I'm not doing this.
I was a little sketchy about getting out there, but at the same time, I was like, man, you know what? Fuck this.
Meanwhile, here's my logic. I'm like, I'll never roller skate again because some kid dislocated. This is probably where my hypochondria peaked.
Yes.
But I'll go skateboarding and just snap my ankles year after year after year and then be like, I have drums to play. I probably shouldn't be doing this. What do you think's going to affect you more? Your kneecaps or maybe your ankles that are pivoting every half second while you're playing drums? I'm an idiot, dude.
Bro, I mean, it was cool, and honestly, skating's so fun to me.
The vibe is awesome at a skate rink. It just is,
bro.
Dude.
The music, and I ain't been to a real skating rink.
A little CNC Music Factory, a little Ace of Base. Things are happening.
Cool, bro. All I need is a what is that shit called? First of all, Supersonic.
Mm-hmm.
Supersonic is that one.
It's undefeated.
Supersonic.
That was my 70s shit. Disco, 70s funk at a skating rink.
Bro, it's just wonderful. And it's nice. You feel the wind blowing.
So this was Saturday?
This was Saturday, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I went to another party.
Double party?
Well, it was a party at Julian and Jeremy's.
Oh, okay.
It was Jeremy's birthday party.
Yeah. Pool party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little wild.
Was Julian making those crazy ass drinks that he made?
No, he wasn't actually. I tried Blackberry Jack for the first time, which was nice.
Everything's Blackberry now?
No. What else is Blackberry?
You brought Blackberry something over. Oh, that was a mixer. Well, they have Blackberry Crown.
Yes, they do. They have Blackberry Crown.
Now Jack has Blackberry?
Jack has Blackberry.
That's kind of wild.
It's really fucking good, actually.
I'm sure it is.
It's really good. We sit there and played pool and everything. It was, guys in Speedos in the pool. So I went,
pretty
kind of
common, really.
Huh?
Pretty common, really.
Honestly, it is. And it's totally fine, It is what it is. I'm not judging. They're, some of my close friends.
Strutting around for the neighborhood,
yeah,
dude.
I don't give a fuck. Do what you do.
Look
I thought
at
Julian
who
was
you
naked
came to see.
Yeah, look, I thought Julian was naked in the pool, but he wasn't. He was like, no, I have this on. I was like, well, you're pretty much naked.
Was it daylight?
No, it was nighttime.
Oh, yeah. I mean, It could have been. It could have
Look,
happened.
he had lights in his pool.
Yeah. At some point, he
looked
was
a little
naked in his
sketchy.
pool.
Yeah, it looked a little sketchy. But you know, regardless, he knows I love him. I don't care.
When he made, what the hell was that cocktail he made me at that?
It's the damn gummy bear, bro. That gummy bear will put you in the shit.
I was hot. First of all, what the hell is in that? It's pure sugar.
I don't fucking know.
Pure vodka, pure sugar.
Bro, he told me how to make one time. I totally forgot. Probably because I was already on one.
Delicious.
Really fucking good. And it will hit you and you won't even know.
Well, you were talking it up at that party. And then he looked at me like, I'll make you one right now. To which I thought, he's going to go make a couple cocktails and bring them back. No, I got to go to his house.
Yes.
Which is next door.
Blender.
I walk in. It's Ace Ventura in there.
It's a Pier 1 Imports.
With a million animals.
A bunch of animals. Yep.
And I was greeted by all sorts of species.
Cats, dogs,
everything.
Babies.
It was all there. And then we go in the kitchen. He's concocting like fucking...
Oh, it's fucking crazy.
Bill Nye in there.
That motherfucker's got a ninja blender. He's got a thing. It's like a mixer now. You know how like when you go in the gas station, you see those slushies? Slushy machines? He's got like one of those. It's a single one, but he's got one now to make the fucking drink.
He's out of control of this.
Yeah, he's really out of control.
And he makes a sample batch to make sure I like it.
Yeah,
he's like, here, see if you like this. I took one sip. I'm already hammered. I go, yeah, that's delicious.
It's fucking fine.
And he makes just an absolute bomber.
What he'll do is he'll make a picture, then he'll come to your house and start filling your cups up with the shit,
dude.
Bro.
He cooked me.
I've been cooked numerous times off them gummy bears, bro.
Brutal. I did not feel good the next day, and I immediately knew it was that.
I don't know how I felt the next day.
What time did y'all party to?
We stayed over there for probably an hour and a half, couple hours. We just sit there and play. Me and Logan sit there and play pool, in his garage.
Well, you had a nice weekend too, though.
Oh no, it was great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look, it was just I was thinking
that's
polar
all healing.
opposite.
I mean, Reiki and roller skating are the same thing, really.
It was nice. It was nice. I didn't have no issue with it.
That's kind of
watched Gattaca on Sunday, which was my homework movie.
What time of day?
It was during the day, probably afternoon, probably 2 to 4.
Okay,
around that time.
What do we think?
I had to take a nap though first.
What year did Gattaca come out? You look it up.
97, I believe.
Okay,
yes.
Makes sense.
Ethan Hawke, Jude Law, Uma Thurman.
Yeah,
I watched it.
Yeah,
I'll go and give my review now. First of all, eerily similar to what's kind of going on right now.
Very.
Which makes me think there was already that shit that probably in that year, it was already going.
Yeah, not hard.
But they're not going to release that type of shit to the public. They're going to call it sci-fi and then years later, like, we got what Star Wars has. Yes. So it's like that. So it's just crazy to see that from the making sure babies don't have diseases and this whole thing. So it's set in a not too distant future. Like they said that verbatim. Basically, Ethan Hawke was born, he was only supposed to live till like 30.
Right. Heart condition,
different type of things. His parents were basically like, we want this to kind of be as natural as possible, before he was born.
Yeah.
And so they did that. Then he had the brother that they actually engineered to be perfect, basically.
Yeah.
They did that. Then they do this. You know what's crazy is I like and it made me think of Jacob's Ladder, obviously. It's a very surface type of thing, but the borrowed ladder scenario.
Yeah.
Where it was like so he lived with Jude Law, basically had Jude Law's blood, urine, name, identity, everything, just so he could get in a position at work where they wouldn't let people, invalids is what they call them.
Right.
Which have imperfect genes, this, and that.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that they're doing it to babies now, or like embryos now, where you can see, they're going to have this.
Designer babies.
They're going to have that. Huh?
Designer babies.
Yeah, bro.
Basically.
It is really fucking crazy.
I remember when I first saw it. That's why I wanted you to watch it now, because it's going along with a certain vibe that we have going with some movies. But when I first saw that, it's probably been 10 years since I've seen it.
Logan said we watched it in school, and I don't remember at all.
That's a wild movie to watch.
That is a very fucking wild movie.
But yeah, I remember saying to myself, like, man, if this happens, we're in trouble,
bro.
And here we are,
already going down.
Yeah.
So It was a crazy. I enjoyed that it was unique with the storyline. It was a very standout type of sci-fi premise. I enjoyed it. Now, Ethan Hawke, great as fucking always. Jude Law, excellent as always. I don't know who the detective was. Not that Alan Arkin was probably my favorite character in it. Just because fucking Alan Arkin. He's the older dude.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he played the grandpa in Little Miss Sunshine. You ever seen Little Miss Sunshine?
Yep.
That's my shit. I wish I could sign it to you, but you already seen it.
That's a great movie.
Yes. So Alan Arkin was the detective. Then the other dude was the other detective. And I was wondering why they kept on like kind of putting light on him. And then finally, you realize, and I'm going to go ahead and do the spoiler alert thing. It came out in fucking 97. Okay. We're not doing this.
Yeah, we're not.
So you figure out the younger detective is his brother. Okay. Is Ethan Hawke's brother.
Yeah.
I love the whole technology thing where they can check if employees are valid or not, basically.
Yeah.
That whole thing, having them run on the treadmill to see what their health is, to see what, like how Ethan Hawke hid that shit was amazing. My favorite scene is the blood draw scene.
Yeah.
He had the shit in his hand and then he fucking, and then handed the doctor the other syringe. Then found out the doctor pretty much knew all along for the most part. That was beautiful. I love
a lot of nuggets in it.
Yes. So one thing I had an issue with, I didn't like how they hashed out Uma and Ethan's relationship. It felt not forced because they had good chemistry together. It felt untapped. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Like I felt like they were closer, but the movie didn't do a good enough job of building their relationship. They had their flirtatious scenes, kind of, I like how she was also imperfect.
Yeah.
And he kind of seen that in her. And the whole hair thing where you'd pluck a hair like, hey, you want to check this? See if I'm what I say I am?
Yeah.
And then it's like, the wind took it. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Those were great scenes.
It's got some anxiety that builds in those moments.
Now,
too.
what's crazy is that's what I was about to say. So the whole movie, it does a really good job of keeping a pace of anxiety in it.
Not too much.
Yes, but I never got bored with it because it always felt like he was about to get caught.
Yeah.
It was always like, okay, you're about to fuck up somehow, some way. Jude Law's character was awesome where it showed that bitterness.
Yeah.
But
he got injured, right? That's
he got hurt.
Paralyzed.
Yes, they said he got hurt doing something, but it ended up he said he stepped in front of a car, basically on purpose.
Right.
And he was sober as fuck when he done it.
Yeah.
And then it paralyzed him from the waist down.
Yeah.
And he was a swimmer, which was crazy because the whole swimming thing with Ethan and his brother.
Yeah.
Did you realize that was fucking Bullet Head? His brother was Bullet Head from the Steve Harvey Show, the teenage version of his brother?
No.
Have you ever seen Steve Harvey Show?
No.
Okay, so there is a white dude and a black dude. One's name's Romeo. They were both students. One name was Romeo, is a black dude. He actually passed away. And then the white dude's name was Bullet Head. And it was the only time I've ever seen him in anything other than the Steve Harvey Show.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was funny.
Did you see the cameos in it, though? There's some, I think Gabby Reese is in it.
I don't know who Gabby Reese
Maya
is.
Rudolph is in it.
You know what's crazy? I seen her in I seen it in the credits. She's the delivery nurse, and I didn't know. I didn't go back and see it.
Super young.
That's wild.
She's almost unrecognizable. Now, the movie that director did 1 year later from Gattaca, Truman Show.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? He was on a frequency, brother.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And if you, now you're not going to do it, but if you ever watch those two movies back to back, it's very creepy, dude.
Yeah. It's got similar, obviously there's different premises, but it's the same dystopian kind
Big Brother.
Yeah. That
being
type of
watched,
shit.
you have to.
But I really enjoyed the premise of Gattaca. I thought it was really unique how they did it. I actually loved Jude Law and Ethan Hawke's chemistry in it. I do wish that they would have, the only issue that I have with the movie is there's the three relationships that I wish they would have went into more detail about and hashed out a little better.
It's
And
a
I
late
feel like,
90s movie. They didn't have time.
Yep.
Now
And
they
I feel
would.
like they kind of rushed it. So with Jude Law and Ethan Hawke, I wish I would have seen more of their friendship building together.
Yeah.
Because it went from, hey, you're taking my identity. I don't really give a fuck. Jude Law kind of had an attitude or whatever. And then it kind of went to, I don't know how many years later, but like they're cool. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think he
would've
was
liked to see how that-
vicariously living through him, and he liked
Yes.
seeing his brother push himself.
Because he goes, you got to take my identity. Basically, you let me borrow I'll let you borrow my identity. You let me borrow your dream, which I thought was a fucking great line.
It was I remember that line.
Great line.
Yeah, it's probably been 10 years. I think I probably watched Jacob's Ladder and Gattaca around the same time.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I wish that would have hashed out. It was a little rushed with him and his brother.
Yeah.
And they never wrapped that up really. They did the swimming thing at the end,
Right.
which was a nice little.
The ending's kind of nice, dude.
Oh, the ending's very nice.
Yeah.
I did understand why Jude Law did what he did. Or he fucking cooked himself. I understand why he did what he did because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, what else is there? He was kind of miserable. His basically best friend was like going to be gone. Even though it was only for a year, he kind of knew that the Ethan Hawke was about to basically go to the next fucking level.
Yeah.
He gave him a lifetime supply of blood and urine and hair and shit. But it was dope. That was dope. I wish they would have tied up the Ethan Hawke and his brother loose end though.
I
feel like
they
they
don't
kinda-
remake that movie.
God no. But I feel like they kind of forced it in there because I didn't see it coming until like right up until the time.
Yeah.
But like it's like they forced it in there and then they did the whole swimming thing, which I thought was super dope. But then they didn't really give an ending to that.
Yeah.
So did enjoy the premise. Acting was great in it. Young Jude Law, young Ethan Hawke, great. I enjoyed it. I would recommend it to somebody else who loves sci-fi movies. In the same
it's
vein
not like
as
super sci-fi, like weird. It's
it's just a futuristic kind of It's not a
very dystopian.
Yes. It's not a sci-fi alien, blah,
But
blah, blah. It's
not-
where humanity is going.
Yeah.
And where it's at now.
Yep. We're right there.
Yeah. And so that's why I enjoyed it. Because I'm like, oh, all this shit, they're pretty much calling this shit. I'd
Yeah.
say they're calling it, but like I said, I think it's been
It's crazy. It's 28 years old.
Yeah. And it's here.
It's here.
It's fucking here.
Yeah.
But I think it's
You ever look back at those movies and it's like 2152, and you're
Yep.
like, dude, we did that
Shit,
last year.
Yep. I was about to say, look, we're right around the fucking corner.
Yeah, you guys are way off on how
Yep.
sick we are with this technology. thing.
Absolutely. It went quick, bro.
Yeah,
but
man.
yeah.
You liked it though.
Hey, I
What's the
enjoyed
score
it.
on a decimal
I
system?
enjoyed it. I'll give it all right, so I'm gonna go in your little point ones.
Yep.
Let me see. We're probably in the 6.8 range. You know what's crazy is? My whole system has changed since we've started rating these movies.
Decimals change lives, bro.
Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I know,
I don't
bro.
either.
Listen, it's changed because now that we've talked about the movies that are 10s and like 9s,
Yeah.
you have to really be rough on movies now.
Yeah.
You can't just give everything an 8.
PSA grade, dude. You can't just be giving everything a 10.
And it sucks.
It makes you actually look at the 10s and go, are they 9.7?
That's true.
You have to do that first. And then
That's true.
Because to me, there's really not that many absolutely perfect movies.
No, I say probably less than 25 perfect movies.
Ever.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And you know what's crazy is I've slowly, and I'll reveal them probably, I say in the next episode. I've been slowly coming up with my top 10 movies of all time.
Interesting.
I've been really thinking about it, not just like, oh, let me. So I have probably 15, 20 movies on my list right now.
You got to get rid of 5.
I got to get rid of 5, 10, but I have to actually place them where I want them at. And comedies don't count. Like comedy or horror, really, I kind of put them to the side.
Yeah.
So this is more basically everything else. Adventure, action, drama, whatever. So Yeah, I'm really, and this is the first time I've really even tried to do this.
All right. Well, maybe chill on that for a couple episodes because I got to put mine in.
Okay.
And
I'll do
that's
it.
going to be very difficult for me.
It's really fucking hard, bro. Like once you start really thinking about the movie, like especially us that watched fucking thousands.
And then you
of
gotta
fucking
you gotta weigh like your nostalgic value on stuff.
Yep.
Because I definitely do that. I mean,
I know.
I still think MacGruber is the best comedy of all time.
Of course you do. And I think Tropic Thunder is the greatest comedy of all time.
You see what I'm saying?
I just listened to a movie review about it today.
I actually listened to a podcast, Dan Soder's podcast the other day, and he was talking about MacGruber, and I felt so validated.
I bet you did, bro.
I felt so. I was screaming, and like people do to our podcast. I was like, "This is what I'm talking about." Finally, somebody who gets me,
bro. And I didn't mean to, necessarily stretch that movie review out, but I wanted you to know what I appreciated about it and what I found flaws in. It was mainly pacing flaws. It wasn't anything about the acting or the.
It's funny that you bring that up because when you go back to those early '90s to mid '90s movies, that is the flaw of them because there's a lot of people cutting. Like I would love to see, the 2.5 hour version pre-cut of Gattaca.
Yep.
Because I bet right now, if that came out as a movie, people would be all over it.
Yes, because it'd all be fleshed out.
But they had those studios back then were like, oh, geez, it's an hour and 45 minutes long, a little long in the tooth. We got to trim it down.
In the 90s,
15 minutes off a film?
Bro, honestly, they look at you funny if the movie's less than, I do it too. If a movie's less than 2 hours long, I'm like.
Yeah, well, it's like back then too. If you had a single, 3 minutes, maybe 3 minutes and 15 seconds, or else we're not even putting it on the radio.
Yep.
Now,
2 minutes.
They're up to 4. They're up to 4 minutes for singles, but you cut it into 19 different clips of it.
Yep.
And that's what you do. You just
because that's all people are going to listen to anyway. They'll put it in clips.
But now they don't even care. Back there, 3 minutes. That's the song.
Yep.
First chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, maybe double chorus. Get out of here.
Yep.
That's how movies are made too. Then
it's fucking crazy. Now, but now
it's crazy how our attention spans for film has gone to this streaming thing. It's funny how streaming for music and movies are their polar opposites.
Polar opposites, and you know why? I think it's because binging shows.
It is
because you're literally binging shows like one long ass 10-hour movie, basically.
Yes.
And so we're used to sitting there and watching. And if you give me an hour and a half movie, it's going to feel like boom, like it's over.
Yeah, you're like, that's it.
It feels unrealized. It feels, you know what I'm saying? Like you never get to hash it out.
So I think that's why when you go back and watch these older movies before streaming, that's why they feel a little choppy.
Yep. Because shows they kind of nearly as good as they are now.
Hell no. Every show is a movie now.
Yeah. And I enjoy it. Like think about trying to squeeze Peaky Blinders into 2 hours.
Impossible.
You can't do it.
It would be awful.
Yeah.
It would.
You can't do it. You'd have to make Peaky Blinders 3 hours for it to even get close.
I love it for film, man. It's the character development just gets so. That's why.
Even Oppenheimer, when I watched that, did you ever get to watch that?
Yeah,
Mary, y'all did. Even Oppenheimer,
still a long movie.
As long as it was, but I didn't give a fuck.
If that was a 10 episode series, would have been magic.
It would have still been beautiful.
That's why when they did Chernobyl, have you ever seen Chernobyl on HBO?
No,
bro.
It's a movie?
No, it's a series.
Series, yeah.
Go watch that.
Huh.
That was so. If that was a movie, I would have been like, yeah, cool, we get it.
That is wild how we went opposite with music and movies.
Isn't it crazy? So our attention spans for shows is like, cool, I'm going to go home and spend 3 hours watching shows tonight.
I've been watching Elementary like fucking hours upon hours.
But music, if it doesn't grip you in the first 8 seconds, you're like, nah, switch, next.
It's so like, does that show you that you can train the human mind no matter what art form it's in, no matter what medium? Like, is it that, or is it because of
I have a theory on it. I think that I don't want to go too far down a rabbit hole on my soapbox here, but I think that if life is a movie and we are the directors of these movies, and that whether you have a shitty movie is you have a shitty director, or a good movie is you're a good. I love that whole analogy of life. Then music is the soundtrack to your movie.
Okay.
And that is why you and I take it so seriously. And that
Yeah.
people that love music, because that is our soundtrack to our daily lives.
Yeah.
Okay. But is that as important as the film itself?
No, but I
Sometimes
feel like it's
it
just
is
as I was about to say.
some people.
I was just about to say.
Okay. So if we take that into accord, the more that things become realistic and integrated technology wise, the more you're going to pay attention to just the movie itself. You want to feel a certain way.
Yep.
So that's why film is stretched out so long and people will watch it, because they're trying to disassociate and become and live in this other world. It's just like when we play video games and we're like, damn,
Yep.
this is so realistic.
And if a show has a great soundtrack,
that's the
like
thing.
really,
It all
like
has to come
Elementary
together.
has a really good soundtrack. And I'm about to the movie that I'm going to assign you this week
Yeah.
is called Spiderhead, and you're going to really enjoy. You're going to enjoy it as a whole. And we'll talk about it next week. I don't even want to talk to you about
Spiderhead. Okay.
Spiderhead. I think it's on Netflix. Logan introduced it to me.
All right. So your album, here's what I'm going to give you. I'll give you you can pick.
Okay.
You're going to review all three of these at some point.
Okay.
I'm going to throw at you. Did you listen to that new Ace Hood record at all?
I did not.
It's nice, dude.
I did not.
I'm not gonna throw it.
I meant to venture into it, but I never did.
I'm gonna give you Rival Sons, Feral Roots.
I like Rival Sons, I think.
Think you'll like that record as a whole. I know you'll like that record as a whole.
Okay.
Head PE Broke, which you don't know about,
I have no idea.
or White Zombies Astro Creep 2000.
I fuck with White Zombie.
You want that?
I might venture off into the
That's
White
gonna be
Zombie.
a nice
Yeah, I might venture off into the White Zombie.
dark circus carnival.
Before we get on to whatever else we're gonna be talking about,
Well, I gotta do my album review.
I know, but before you do that, I just want to know what you thought about the Deftones album, the new Deftones album, real quick.
Can I be honest?
Yep.
I'm only 6 songs into it.
Okay.
I like it. It's one that I think I love the melody and all the little underneath stuff.
Yep.
It's catching my ear and it's making me feel good. There's a lot of spring reverb on Chino's vocals, which I'm not the biggest spring reverb fan. It's like that really quick echo, you know, and that distracts my ear a little bit, but the drumming rips, the mix is great. It's like an old school console mix, which I like. It feels very it doesn't feel overproduced at all.
That album seemed guitar centric.
Very heavy guitar, a lot of melody.
That Locked Club, the second track on
Yeah.
that album.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. That's why I text you. Somebody on TikTok said he just commented one word. He said on the White Pony clip we did. He just said overrated. And I don't know if he means the band or the album.
Either way, he's wrong.
He's wrong. I was gonna say he's wrong either way. But
guess what? Beat it, dude.
beat it, bro. Dead.
My Infinite Source is when that track 4 came on, I was like, all right, this is the one.
Yes.
And the one Souvenir was also great. So I'm at CXZ right now. I'm every Deftones album, I don't really love it on first listen, and it was the same with White Pony.
Huh.
They come with such a different emotion on every record that I have to be like, all right, let me get in this place. And I was driving around today and I was like, it's probably not the best time. I tried to listen on the plane and I was like, I was listening to Badasses, the history of the Oakland Raiders, because that's what I'm doing.
Hey, bro, it's getting time.
12 hours of just 1970s Oakland Raider facts.
It's getting that
do.
time, bro.
SABA.
My fucking dude.
Okay.
Give it to me.
Mix, great.
Yes.
That's how a hip hop album should be mixed. And I'm going to say that first and foremost.
Yep.
Production, minimal.
In a good way.
In a great way.
Yes.
Now, before I researched him and looked into it, because about track 8 or 9, I started saying, whoever is either he's producing the beats for himself, or whoever's producing this for him
is very close to him.
They're a team.
Yes.
Because there's a symbiote. There's little things that I noticed that only you're not buying beats and you're not working with certain, there was a track, and I have my notes, that the hi-hats on Logout,
Yes.
the hi-hats match his vocal cadence on the ends of the hooks. Where like whatever it was all staccato with his vocals, and I'm like, that is a production thing where they're sitting in the room with him. He recorded his vocals. They went back and they matched it, and I was like, that's the stuff
It
that
definitely
gets me.
seemed like they put a lot of work. Like to me personally, and I haven't heard your what you call it, but seems like they put a lot of work just into the mixing and the whole recording process of that album.
Yes, and to have it be minimal as far like his vocals just have this avenue where it's not abrasive. They're not super high in the mix on top.
He's got a great rap voice too.
Great. Like a lot deeper than I would have expected. He's not like, way down in register, but he doesn't have that high pitch, like typical Chicago style. And I'm not the biggest Chicago rap, but
yes,
this changed my mind a little bit on things.
Okay.
Because I am finding there is a symbiotic relationship with Chicago style hip hop in the South. There is a thing that.
You know why I think? Because a lot of Southern families moved to Chicago. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but a lot of Chicago rappers, they'll say that their families came from the South. Like their grandparents.
Kendrick also says it in his records.
Yeah.
Because don't think I didn't hear that line that Saba says.
Yeah.
My grandparents' parents are from the South.
Yes, bro.
And I was like, that's so beautiful.
Because Kendrick says his family moved from Chicago.
Right.
And then from the South.
What Saba was saying was,
oh, yeah. My family from the South.
Like, I got it immediately. I was like, yeah.
Yes.
That's heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And with that, I love a dark connotation with a positive major, key, which he's in.
Bro.
I love that flip. That Devin Townsend does it all the time. We'll say something really dark in a pleasant way, pleasant tone. And you're like, whoa, dude, that was very heavy.
Go ahead. I'm not going to, I'll say what I wanted to say. I'll say what I want to say after you continue.
Well, the production is what made me excited because it wasn't like super all over the beats were classic. Like it's one of those records where you can put on and you can do pretty much anything. And I love that now as I get older. Like I don't have to be in a specific mood. If that record came on after the new Deftones, I'd listen to it. It wasn't like I have to be in this mood.
To me, it's definitely one of the playthroughs. Like that, in my opinion, there's no skippables on there really. Like
it's an album too. Like when you hear it from front to back, it is a piece of work that should be taken in as a whole.
Yep, because I couldn't hear one. Huh?
There's some singles on it,
but not.
If you hear them bookended from the song before and after, they make way more sense.
Yeah, bro.
And okay, again, power of sequencing. His sequencing was mint.
Fucking
mint.
Amazing.
And now, I didn't look at anything. I don't know anything about Saba.
Yep. I didn't either until I heard that album.
But I started to get this feeling. Now, it had a Good Kid, Mad City type of vibe to it.
Yep.
That I think you knew I was going to pick up on.
Yep.
It also had a little To Pimp a Butterfly when he got in the jazz flips on the back ends of songs that I liked, but he put it in a way that was even more like focused than even Kendrick did some of his stuff. Like it was very intentional and he wasn't trying to be like I'm going to do a jazz thing right now. It just fell into it naturally.
It had a lot, like the jazz, any of the jazz flips or whatever that he had in there.
They felt natural.
A lot of the album felt live almost.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's good production with a team. So then I looked up like the whole pivot thing, which is, and then obviously his cousin, right?
Yep.
Died right before making that.
Yep.
Super tight. So I didn't realize that the pivot that I thought was kind of funny is that he called it that because of Friends. Did you ever know that? That whole pivot gang that he's in that ended with his cousin dying is when they're carrying the couch on Friends.
No.
Yes. And I was like, if Moon doesn't know that, that's going to make him very happy.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I had no fucking clue.
That's why he calls it that, because they all used to get a kick out of that part of Friends. And I was like, nobody loves Friends more than Moon.
Bro,
so either he knows
my
this.
shit.
Yeah,
bro.
that's why they
I
nailed.
never put that together.
Also, didn't mind Chance on it. Didn't hate it.
Hey,
Didn't
I was
mind
wondering. I was like, because when I was listening to it the other day before, I think it was like before you went out of town, so I knew you didn't listen to it yet. I'm like, I wonder what to think about this Chance. Because you know what's crazy is I thought Chance was going to be on another song of his, and I want to say it was, I didn't think it was going to be on Log Out. I thought that it was going to be on, God, I can't remember what it was, but it sounded more like Chance would be on that beat rather than the Log Out. But when I heard that Log Out Chance verse, I was like, okay. Everybody's on cameras.
Yeah.
Bro, I know people, what did you say? I know people has got their friend request as their what did he say? It was just, that whole Log Out thing was nice. Just because it was, he was like, if I disappear for 24 hours, motherfuckers gonna think I'm dead. Like that type of shit. Like,
well, the whole attaching your identity to your social media platform.
Yes.
Like, they were way ahead of that. Standout tracks, Broken Girls, for sure. The ending, nuts.
that fucking intro. First of all, go ahead. Keep on going.
The ending, Life, banger. Smile with the splotchy lines.
Bro.
That little.
Bank account splotchy.
Bro.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yes.
That's when I dug in. When I heard Smile, I was like, all right.
I figured when you heard that turn from Busy to Sirens at the beginning, Sirens on the way, and it just slow. I know you like the transitions into the other songs because when I re-listened to it, I was like, oh, he's gonna love these fucking transitions.
Yeah,
it didn't sound like a playlist. It sounded like a fucking one thought.
Yeah, melting into the other.
Yep. Busy and Sirens, bro.
Disgusting. Log Out, obviously. And
yes.
Man, when he gets to Gray, that jazz flip is so not. First of all, the drum patterns.
I knew you'd love the drum patterns.
They kind of scrambled me for a second. The hi-hat kicks, I was like, all right, hold on. I stopped paying attention to the lyrics for a second. I had to play it
because it got abstract.
Very, but the pattern isn't super complicated. It was at the speed, they double timed it, and he stayed in that timing.
Bro,
nice. Ending of that record is, I told you, I was like, it's a little abrupt, but that's the point of it.
The fact that he told the story before, the Prom King story,
bro,
and then went right into the.
That's where I was like, his storytelling, which that's my favorite of any, Nas. It got. I was like, man, this is very good, kid. And then it got darker and darker, and I was like, ooh, he's taking this to a level that. And my mind wanted to be like, he's trying to borrow. At first, I'm saying he loves these records. He's a Kendrick fan. Maybe I'm just associating it too much.
And I knew you'd think that.
But as I listened, I was like, oh no, this is his own thing completely. Yep. Like, this is not him borrowing a style or saying, oh, I want to do that. He already had this in him. He was just portraying it in his way.
Yes.
That was very unique. Like, the minute my mind would start to be like, I know this vibe, he would change it.
He would own it.
And it was very impressive.
Yeah.
Lyric, bro, his cadences, his pockets, very nice.
Yes, he's a very skilled lyricist, and he says things in kind of a slick way, but they're
digestible.
Yeah, and he never runs away from the actual point really that he's saying. Everything really had to do with the story for the most part.
He's not doing anything to be to bump his chest out.
No, calligraphy.
Bro.
I'm not mad at God, I just can't get out of bed.
Yeah.
My best friend obituary really hang on my wall by the dresser. I'm trying to see it a life lesson. No time for mourning in my schedule. That slick shit. No time for mourning in my schedule.
Yeah.
Bro, running away. I got tired of running away.
It paints a picture of a kid in Chicago that it gives you this uneasy feeling of the reality of the situation is like being a good kid and having your shit together and pursuing your dreams isn't enough in those scenarios. You still can die very easily.
There's a certain amount of luck.
It's luck.
Yeah.
To get out of that. It's like you can do all the right things and still get shot up.
Yep.
And that like really hit me. I was like, man, it went back to like some It Was Written Nas levels of painting a picture of a place you've never been and wouldn't survive in and taking you through that in a way that was very visual. And it takes a lot of skill to do that.
Yes.
He did that.
That just the picture he paints in the outro, bro.
Yes. Now there was like some, you know me, I'm trying to pick it apart. There's some tail offs of lyrics that I'm like, oh, he could have done that better. And then I'm like,
as far as the actual,
like just his like way of getting in and out of bars was like a little. It wasn't that it was wonky. It was like my first listen. I wasn't realizing that he was telling a story, so his intention wasn't to be like crisp,
right?
And that caught me off guard because my ear is always trained to be like, let's do that again.
Bro.
But it made me appreciate that. But then my mind was like, what's his effort at? Like, what are his records after this? Because this was a profound traumatic experience that he was processing through a record. So that's always going to be maybe your best art. I haven't listened to anything afterwards and I'm looking forward to it because I feel like he is probably doing his best work right now.
He might be. I heard he just came out with an album with him and hold on, what No ID. He just came out with a project. And
wow.
But I haven't heard the whole thing. It has kind of like a playlisty vibe to it. Like just kind of a collection of songs, but I was interested to hear him on No ID production.
Yeah.
But you could tell he was in a place and a mindset in that Care For Me album. Album's called SABA, Care For Me, by the way. I totally forgot to even say what the fuck.
I think I might have said it.
You might have. But he was
2018, right?
Yes. He was just in this place, you could tell, where he had to get that out. And he literally was in the flow state with that whole fucking album.
Oh, yeah. I just love the production on it, man. They really nailed. I don't know who mixed it. I think the Pivot Gang did all of it. It's very good.
Yelling at my mother like I know you hear me.
Yeah.
Bro.
There's melody. I'm going to give it, and it probably will go up higher as I get older because I'm going to keep it in rotation. But I'll give it like a 7.4.
7.4.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, especially on the first listen.
I've listened to it 3 times.
Bro, that's in my, like, when I text you and tell you, like, that is in my top 10 favorite hip-hop albums of all time.
I mean,
I've listened to it over 100 times.
I'll tell you right now, and then why my score might go up over time is because it's a timeless record. There's nothing about it that dates it.
I was just about to say, nothing sounds dated on there.
No. And there's a lot of lo-fi, like the drums are some boom bap stuff, but not like early 90s boom bap.
No.
But the hi-hats are all like lo-fi.
The snare, like, yeah, like the drums. That's another reason why when I heard it, I was like, I just need to just go ahead and tell Tyler listen.
Yeah.
Because I knew the production. I think I actually told you this before you listened. I was like, it might actually, the production might actually inspire you. Because
they stripped it down. The drums are actually the busiest thing of all the production.
Bro, like most of those beats, they sound like live fucking beat. Like the whole album sounded like really fucking live. It sounded like you'd hear it on a tiny desk. The whole thing.
Yeah, it does. The drums are the most chaotic part of it, and even then, it's really just in the hi-hats. And the hi-hats are all
sound live.
Yeah, but the hi-hats are all lo-fi samples. Yeah. So they're not like. That's why it doesn't sound dated to me because the hi-hats are all like very low in the mix, but also like rounded off, and the EQ, they're not like very sharp sounding.
Yeah.
So it gives it this, and it lets his vocals ring through.
Bro, that album has affected me.
7.6,
7.4, I think you said.
Yeah, 7.4 sounds right. It might go to an 8 possibly.
It's possible.
Later in time. I can't believe I didn't know about him, dude. Because that feels like something that would have been in my wheelhouse.
He's just one of the, and I've heard his album Bucket List. I think came out in 2016. I've heard that I heard the Care For Me album first over anything else. And it affected me so fucking deeply.
That's the first thing you heard from him?
That's the first thing I ever heard. I never heard anything else other than that. So he got Bucket List is, because you probably heard him name drop Bucket List before on that album. And he was talking about his first album. And then the next album he had, I can't remember what it was, but like nothing has affected me like Care For Me. And I think it's just from an emotional standpoint. I resonated with a lot of that.
Bro, you know
talking about that. What?
2018 has a lot of records in hip hop that are very special.
From 2016 to probably 2022.
2018, there was something in the air.
Yeah.
That like.
Is that No Damn came out in 16, right?
17.
17.
Yep.
Okay.
Self-care. What in Mac, 2018? What was that record?
Swimming,
2018. The self-care. Yeah. 2018. But they both have that introspective accountability. We're going to tell the truth. The production's going to be kind of ethereal, but not in a overproduced way. They kind of both have a similar emotion.
Yes. I would have loved for them to. I want to say that they knew each other or was friends. Something. But regardless, yes. I'm glad you got to hear that album because that
7-4 all day.
Yeah.
Great record. Go listen to it.
Shit is amazing.
That was a left fielder because I'm always wondering what you're gonna throw.
It could be anything, bro.
I really do.
And I ain't even decided. I got probably got 2 albums right now that I'm probably gonna send your way.
Albums are gonna be easier for me to delegate, and movies are gonna be easier for you to delegate.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just feel like I could throw 30 records at you right now.
Oh, you mean as far as just like assigning you things? Oh, okay. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think movies are going to be easier. But I love that because it makes it, you flip it each week and you're like,
yes. You don't know what the fuck about to happen.
Great record. So I'm throwing you like an actual rock record. To me, the greatest new metal record that's way outside the box ever, and Head PE's broke. They didn't get the love that they were supposed to. To me, that's a true definition of what new metal should have been. And I'm taking Korn out of this. I'm saying Korn, it doesn't count because they really kind of started it.
Deftones don't count either?
I don't put Deftones as a new metal band, dude.
I let Logan over the weekend hear.
Yeah,
a little bit of the White Pony album.
Yeah.
And most of the Love Held Me Near album.
Oh yeah.
He likes that soul kind of.
Well, he got it with that record.
Oh, he fucking got it. When he heard the things that we choose to care about. Mm-hmm. But we was both sitting at the kitchen table almost in tears.
Yeah.
With poker chips all over the fucking place. We was in the middle of a poker game. Just me and him.
Just falling out. Like
falling the fuck, bro.
Thinking of, stop. That album stops you in your tracks, man.
He heard a lot of Korn in the Deftones, though, the White Pony. He heard a lot of Korn in them.
Well, I mean, again, they're from the same era.
Yep.
But that's easy. I'm not going to say no, but it's kind of, to me, that's like, if you don't know that genre, that's an easy thing to say.
Yeah.
It's like hearing Pantera and being like, I hear a lot of Metallica and Pantera. It's like,
yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just, if you're not like a total nerd like I am about it.
Yes.
Then that's easy to do.
Yes.
And I don't disagree with it.
I heard, like when he said it, I heard it. I didn't hear it before just because I was.
Yeah, the guitars are tuned down a little bit.
Deftones.
Yeah. Korn is far darker than Deftones.
That motherfucker, how dude writes.
I'll throw Life is Peachy at you someday, the second Korn record, and you're going to come in and say, listen, what the hell did you do to me? Because that is one of the gnarliest records of all time.
Bro, I'm going to change directions real quick.
Yeah.
You heard about that Ozempic shit that's been happening?
No.
Started to get side effects, bro.
Well, obviously, we knew this was coming.
Yeah,
you can't be jabbing yourself in the stomach and going, this isn't going to affect me in the future at all.
It's been, bro, a bunch of damn side effects.
What kind of side effects?
Happening. All right, let me try to read
Pancreatic explosions.
this. Bro, think about it. It's a diabetic medicine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Keep on fucking around.
Zach Z texts me and goes, he flipped out over Cracker Barrel, dude. He goes, I got shit to say about it. I was gonna call him and have him just go off about the new Cracker Barrel logo, but it seems to have gone so nuclear. I don't know if we need to say anything about it. But when that dropped, I was like, what are we doing out here? You don't fuck with Cracker Barrel, man. Just leave it alone.
I don't really understand the
look, everything's a problem. You took the white dude out of the logo and just kept a super minimal logo. Why change the logo at all?
I mean, just leave it, bro. He looks like Colonel Sanders. Just fucking
let him hang.
I mean,
did we get rid of Colonel Sanders from KFC? Is he gone?
I don't think so. Is he?
I don't know.
He was a real person, though. We don't know if the Cracker Barrel guy was a real person.
I mean, I'm sure it was just somebody's uncle.
Cracker Barrel's a little. I've had some racist moments there. Not me being racist, but people being racist towards me.
Bro,
my mama cussed somebody out at fucking Cracker Barrel one time when I was little.
My mom will tell you a story when we were coming back from visiting my grandfather. I had a full melty in a Cracker Barrel at like age 11, bro.
Bro, what?
I was not having it. I didn't want to be there, and I had a full on like. First of all, our waitress had no eyebrows. That freaked me out. We were off to a bad start. You know what I mean? I'm 11.
Oh,
she's got no eyebrows.
Bro.
I don't know what's going on.
You said the waitress don't have eyebrows?
Gone. She asked me for my order, and I was like, I don't like this place.
I don't like it. I don't trust you to give me fucking hash brown casserole.
And then she brought out the wrong dish, and I was like, I'm going to wait in the car.
No, bro.
I'm going to the car. I'll eat Ruffles the rest of the trip. I don't give a shit. Lost it, dude. Yeah.
Bro, all right. These side effects, I'm looking at alopecia.
Not good.
Nah.
People are just losing all their hair.
Bro,
at least they're skinny, right?
Hey, look, you're skinny. I mean, you fucking lost an arm and a leg, literally, but I guess you're fine. There was some other shit I seen. And now, of course, I can't fucking find it. But think about this, bro. You got to really think about it. You made it this huge thing. Y'all all jumped on board.
Yep.
And lo and behold.
What are the side effects?
You start. All right, let's look at the regular side effects.
Well, first of all, remember people talking about the Ozempic burps? That was like one of the first side effects.
A thing?
Yeah. People were, because it like stops your digestion. So people were having like absolute dead body burps, bro.
Oh,
pure just undigested food hanging out in your stomach, dude.
Bro.
And burping that up and being like, there's not a problem here. Are you kidding me? Let one of those out in the office. Everybody's like, get out of here.
Hello?
Who's that?
It's my wife. Hey, babe, I'm recording a podcast. What's going on?
Hey, Lauren.
What you say? You thought what? I did. Is he going to bed now? Where's he at? What? Hold on.
Put him on.
I'm about to put him on. Hold on. I'm going to put you on a podcast, bro.
Am I on the podcast?
You're on the podcast right now, bro. You tell the people what you got to say.
Hi,
guys.
Keelan, how's that knee feeling, bud?
What?
How's your knee? Yeah.
PSA 1.
Still? That's impossible.
Still, bro.
It's at least a 6.
Hey, he's bruised up too from skating, bro.
I bet he is.
Hey, tell the world about Daddy's skating skills, bro.
Amazing. Bro fell like 20 times.
Oh.
You?
I fell once, bro. You ain't gonna sit there and try to make a liar out of me.
You literally fell on the ground and waited until somebody looked at you till you finally got up.
Well, look, I was resting for a second, man. Come on, bro.
Catch a snooze while he's down there.
Guess what?
In your skates?
What?
Rest in skates?
Yes, resting my skates, bro. My feet was hurting. They were size 13.
You should know by now. If your dad gets horizontal, he's got to take a minute.
Hey, look, bro. If I get horizontal, you know I got to take a nap while I'm down there. It is what it is. It is. You say why? Because I'm tired, bro. I work hard. You know how I am. But you about to go to bed?
No.
Okay, no, you just told me good night.
I'm going to bed in 3.
Okay, bro. All right, we'll talk to you later then, bro. I love you. Daddy'll see you in the morning, okay?
Dogs are barking. Things.
Jesus,
It's
bro.
chaos.
It's a lot of things going on, bro. We're going to have to edit out everything.
Football Saturday?
I'm excited.
Everybody's ready. Me and Tyler's been talking about it. What do you got to say about it, babe?
What do I have to say that everyone's up for a challenge?
Everyone's up for a challenge. She ain't even got the challenges finalized yet, bro.
No, she does. She doesn't want to tell you about them.
She's not going to tell me about them either way, whether she's got them finalized or not. I'm not supposed to know.
I feel like she's gonna put us through a torture chamber.
Probably. Now look, now V just came off of knee surgery, so
Yeah,
she said we're not gonna
I've got a hernia active,
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
Active
Tyler
hernia.
does got an active hernia right now,
so
so
I can't be lifting crazy.
He just has lots of excuses.
We're old men now.
We are old
This
now.
is what happens.
This ain't a bunch of 20-year-olds
I've been
running
carrying the
suicides.
burdens of our family for 30 plus years. You get hernias, bad backs, and knee problems. Part of the gig.
It's true. It is true.
That's why we
it's
look at
getting
all
rough.
our dads when they're around,
Man,
and we go, "Man, he's beat up."
absolutely.
What's wrong with
bro.
that guy?
Man, we were just sitting there talking about the Ozempic side effects and all that. You heard about that new thing, right?
Me?
Yeah, the new Ozempic side effects that came out.
No.
Okay, well, I'm glad you stay informed. All right, babe. Well, I'll talk to you
I
soon.
don't do Olympics, so I mean.
Well, I know you don't do Ozempic. All right, look, they should just ate a bunch of damn steak like I do, and
Yep,
they'd be all right.
fine.
But, I'm not gonna pierce my damn stomach.
Nobody wants to put first of all, if we're at the point where we're like, I'm just gonna jab myself and it's gonna be fine, you
It's-
already are mentally ill beyond repair.
It's not gonna be fine,
I'm not jabbing myself with anything.
bro. All right, baby. I'll be home here in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
All right, baby. Love you. Tell Keelan I said I love him because he'll start trying to troll if he gets back on the phone. So,
Yeah, he will.
all right.
Okay.
Well, all right.
Love you.
Love you too, baby. All right. Bye. Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers just jabbing themselves is
We knew this was coming.
bro.
I have no sympathy. I'm sorry.
All right, no, fucking none at all. All right, so serious side effects of Ozempic: breathing problems or wheezing,
Sick.
racing heart,
Cool.
fever or general ill feeling,
Uh-huh.
swollen lymph nodes, swelling of the face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat. All right, right there,
Yeah.
you're having an allergic reaction, motherfucker. You might want to just leave it be.
Yeah.
Trouble swallowing or throat tightness.
Yeah.
Itching, skin rash, or pale red bumps on the skin called hives.
Cool.
And nausea or vomiting.
Yeah, that's all. Clearly, your body doesn't want that.
Bro, none
trying
of it.
to
It's
reject it.
rejecting everything.
Yeah.
And you don't give a fuck. You're going
No.
to jab yourself again to lose 25 more pounds.
And then as soon as you get off that, you gain it back almost immediately.
Bro.
So you
I
gonna
was
be
just
on that
reading
the
something
rest of
about
your
it.
life?
Bro, listen. Look, y'all
There
gotta,
are no simple fixes. Everything is work, and we're here to suffer and learn.
y'all gotta do
That's
more.
what we're doing here.
Y'all gotta do more. Y'all gotta do better. I just don't. I don't understand none of this shit. It just don't make no sense to me. There was bro, I seen on the news. Speaking of news, a guy held his breath for 29 minutes.
I saw that.
3 seconds.
Is that real?
Bro. It says from pure oxygen. Now some motherfuckers said that was cheating, but that's motherfuckers that can't hold their breath for 20 seconds. But apparently
I
you get
just-
like pure oxygen from something, and I don't really think it's cheating.
And then it over oxygenates your cells to where you can just.
I guess,
Still,
but
dude.
like, bro,
We're 5 minutes. I go, get him out of the water. He's gonna die. 29
bro,
minutes.
absolutely. You get in there for 3 minutes, and I might be trying to call a fucking ambulance for real, for real.
People are finding anything to just be crazy,
Bro, just doing shit, bro. Doing Navy SEAL shit when you're not a Navy SEAL.
for no reason.
Actually, I don't know if he was a Navy SEAL or not.
I
He
doubt
might have been, but there's no reason for you to sit under the water for 30 minutes. You're not in the middle of combat. You're not doing any of that. So I don't,
Oh, we got big trades happening in the Raiders world right now.
Oh, buddy.
Let's hop on this sports pod.
All right, bro. We're going to hop on a sports pod. Listen, all right. I don't know if y'all heard last pod. We are going to be starting a sports pod.
Same
Pretty
channel.
much along the same vein as this, called Bleachers Creatures. Or Bleacher Creatures. What is it called?
Yeah, that might be it.
Maybe. We'll figure it out. But regardless, the episode will be coming out, what, this week or next week? Probably this week, right? Because we got to do a prequel for next.
Yeah, we'll do a
next
quick
week.
one. We'll put it out Friday, maybe.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to talk all our sports stuff separate of this so we can keep our randomness and our movies and music on this pod. We ain't got to fucking run y'all into the ground with baseball, basketball, and football.
Yep.
So, that's it.
Till next time.
Till next time. Moon, Wolvie. Oh!